Our kickoff return was huge for us today. I mean, they gave us, Jatavius gave us great field position on the first couple, and then he took one all the way back to the house. Then they quit kicking it to him, and we were still able to get it across the 30-35 with Watts and whoever they kicked it to other than him. But he's definitely a weapon and gave us great field position. Our kickoff coverage, we pinned them inside the 20, tackled them at the 15 a couple of times. Like I say, after we scored the field goal to go up by 8, we pinned them deep at the 15, 2 minutes to go. I said, well, they got to go 85 yards, and they went, and they had the number one. You can see that's the number one offense in the league. They were throwing the football for a lot of yards, and I'm sure that average will go up. But we got some timely turnovers. We made them turn it over inside the 1 once. Bartez got I think they had 2 fumbles, which both of them were huge. And then we got the interception. Yeah, we had 2 picks. So the difference in this football game was they had 4 turnovers, we had 1, so that's 3 extra possessions. And somebody asked, have you ever given up 674 yards and won? And yes, it happens more than what you'd think. It happens more than what you'd think. Because the most important stat are those turnovers. But I thought the defensive coaches did a really good job of adjusting at halftime. Offensively, we made a few adjustments, not a whole lot. We tried to find some ways to run the football, and I think when we got it back there with the lead with about 8 minutes to go, we threw. Remember, we threw the screen, got stuffed. We swung it to Willie and lost 3 or 4 yards, and then went incompletion. Ran no clock and gave them the ball right back. So then after that, we said we need to run the football and keep the clock running and give our defense a chance to catch their breath and see if we can't salt this thing away. And I thought we had. And then they came back and made some plays and tied it up. But then, I was very proud of the fight and the resiliency in our guys. Because that's all tonight was about, was just keep battling, because we had a hard time slowing them down, right? I mean, but it was just battle, fight, and then somebody on defense made a play. Tez made a play. We made a play and got the fumble. Blake made a play and knocked the ball loose. They kept battling, fighting, and found a way to make some plays. I'm proud for these seniors that, we're a 53-yard field goal with no time on the clock away from them being 6-0 on the stripes this year. So I was proud to see the Desmonds, the Coles, CJs, the Blake Childerses, Watts, Ryan. Glad to see those guys. They'll remember their last home football game on the stripes. Memorable game, overtime victory against a team that a team of 6-3. And one of them, Texas A&M beat them. I think Texas A&M maybe beat Auburn today. I don't know. They were. Well, one of their 3 losses was the team that beat Auburn, and they had 2 other. It's a good football team they beat tonight in their last home game in overtime. So good mindset. Now we're 5-2 in the league with a chance to go 6-2 in the league, and we need to do that.